Nobody's ever told you this. The secret that's been hiding right under your nose, quiet, yet powerful enough to change your life in ways you can't even imagine. Have you ever wondered why, despite all your hard work, the countless hours you put in, the books you've read, the courses you've taken, and the promises you've made to yourself, it feels like something's holding you back? Like there's an invisible barrier between you and the life you want to live? Bob Proctor said it best. The conscious mind is the driver, but the subconscious mind is the engine. You steer the car, choose the direction, but it's the engine under the hood that gives you the power, that accelerates or slows you down. And that engine, your subconscious mind, was programmed early on with beliefs that aren't even really yours. They were inherited, absorbed, accepted without question. Beliefs about money, success, worthiness, and failure. That's why real transformation doesn't happen on the conscious level, where you try to reason things out, plan, or hype yourself up. It happens deep down, in the invisible realm where your beliefs shape your reality. But here's the good news. You can reprogram that engine. You can rewrite the invisible scripts that run your life. You can turn the stuck energy of doubt and fear into strength, confidence, and prosperity. And there's a path to do it. A ritual, a sequence, a process that takes exactly 21 days to create real, lasting change. Why 21 days? Because neuroscience has proven that's how long it takes to build a new habit, to create new neural pathways, a bridge that leads your subconscious mind to a whole new destination. Now, close your eyes and imagine yourself right here, right now. Inside you, an invisible battle is unfolding between the old beliefs that hold you back and the new truths that are quietly rising, relentless as the sunrise after the darkest night. This video is an invitation for you to begin a 21-day journey, a journey that will pull you out of stagnation, that will break the mental chains keeping you trapped. If this resonates with you, stay with me until the very end. Because what's coming next isn't just theory. It's a roadmap, a guide to help you become the architect of your own mind and ultimately your destiny. Now, take a moment, breathe deeply. Let this idea sink in. Your subconscious mind is ready to be reprogrammed, ready to open the doors to abundance, worthiness, and inner power. And as you listen to this voice, feel a new reality beginning to take shape, quietly, but with the unstoppable force of a storm on the horizon. Ready to start this transformation? Picture a massive iceberg, majestic and silent, floating in the middle of the ocean. Only a small part of it is visible to your eyes. That's your conscious mind. The part you know, control, and use to think, decide, and plan. But the vast majority of the iceberg, that huge, powerful mass beneath the surface, is your subconscious mind. It's in that invisible realm where everything really happens. Your conscious mind is like the navigator in the captain's cabin, scanning the horizon, choosing the course. But the subconscious mind is the engine that powers the ship, the engines that respond automatically, without you having to think, even while you're asleep. It stores every experience, every belief, every habit you've ever had, from childhood until now. Inside, it holds the codes that determine what you see as possible or impossible, what you believe you deserve or don't deserve. And here's the unsettling part. The subconscious mind has no filter. It accepts everything you repeat, everything you feel with emotion, as absolute truth, even if it's sabotaging your life. You can try to reason it out, think positively, make vision boards, but if your subconscious is programmed for failure, scarcity, and fear, it will keep pulling the reins on your destiny downwards. Bob Proctor said, "The thoughts you choose to think today are building your tomorrow." But it's not just the conscious thoughts. It's the deep beliefs, the impressions buried in your subconscious mind that shape your reality. And that's the root of it all. Until your subconscious mind is reprogrammed, you'll keep running in cycles you don't understand. Like a ship with a sabotaged engine, you'll speed in the wrong direction, even though you believe you're moving forward. But here's the good news. That hidden part of your mind can be accessed, rewritten, and reshaped. And that's exactly what you're going to learn to do in the steps ahead. Are you ready to dive beneath the surface, to explore the iceberg that steers your life? Take a deep breath, because the most powerful engine in the universe is inside you, quiet, unseen, and ready to be unleashed. If this is making sense to you, keep listening. Have you ever stopped to listen to the quiet voice living inside your mind? That internal chatter, barely noticeable, whispering doubts, fears, warnings that something isn't meant for you? Those are your limiting beliefs. Ideas buried so deep they operate like shadows in your subconscious, steering your choices, shaping your reality, without you even realizing it. Imagine you're wearing a pair of dark sunglasses. They filter the light in your life, distort the colors, and block you from seeing the real possibilities right in front of you. Those beliefs? They're those sunglasses. You put them on every single day without knowing it, telling yourself, "I'm not good enough, money is hard to come by, I don't deserve success, that's for other people, not me." But who taught you that? Society, your family, past experiences, old failures you internalized as absolute truths. And the worst part? You repeat those beliefs unconsciously, feeding them with your own thoughts and emotions, tightening the invisible prison you're trapped in. Bob Proctor taught us that to change your life, you first have to identify those beliefs that are holding you back. Because you can't fix what you can't see. Now, close your eyes and take a quick journey inside yourself. Notice, what automatic thoughts pop up when you think about money? Success? Worthiness? These are the thoughts that build the bridge between your present and your future. By bringing these shadows into the light, you begin to weaken their power. And you make room to plant new seeds, new beliefs that lift you up instead of holding you down. You're starting to discover the key to your mental freedom. Make sure to subscribe now so you don't miss a single step of this transformation journey. Your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. It accepts as truth whatever you feel with intense emotion, whether it's a lived experience or a scene you create in your mind. This is why affirmations and visualizations become powerful tools in your transformation. Affirmations are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. They are repeated statements, charged with emotion, that gradually replace the old beliefs that limit you. But it's not enough to just repeat empty phrases. The emotion is what breathes life into the seed. Feel every word as if it's already true right now. Visualizations are like little movies you play for your brain. Picture yourself living the life you want, feeling financial freedom, confidence, inner peace. Smell the scents, hear the sounds, see the vibrant colors of this new world. Bob Proctor said that visualization is the first step to manifesting the invisible. It's the mental rehearsal for your new reality. Now, here's a task for you. Start creating your own affirmations, short, positive, focused on who you want to be and what you want to have. Set aside a few minutes each day to vividly visualize this new life in detail. This ritual is the fuel for the deep change you're seeking. You've probably heard it takes 21 days to form a new habit. But that's not just a cliche, it's science working in your favor. Over 21 days, your brain creates new neural connections, carving invisible trails that link your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's like you're carving a path through the dense forest of your mind. Every step, every repetition, is a shovel digging deep, making room for the light to come through. This daily ritual I'm about to share with you is the key to reprogramming your subconscious mind. Start with a brief meditation to calm your mind and connect with the present moment. Next, recite your affirmations with feeling, as if they're already true. Then, dive into a vivid visualization of the life you want to manifest. Finish by anchoring that emotional state, feeling gratitude and worthiness. Do this every single day without fail for 21 days. Discipline is what separates dreamers from achievers. Remember, the discomfort at the beginning is the price of transformation. If you feel resistance, doubt, or laziness, know that these are signs you're breaking old patterns. Bob Proctor said, "The key to success is taking action despite fear." Have you noticed how many of your habits, reactions, even choices feel automatic? as if someone else is running the show, replaying the same worn-out scripts and stories. These patterns are like invisible chains, forged over time, holding you captive in a mental cage you don't always see. The subconscious mind loves to repeat the familiar, even if it's painful or limiting. Because familiar feels safe, even when it's a disguised prison. But you weren't born to live on autopilot, to repeat beliefs that aren't yours, or to settle for less than you deserve. It's time to break those chains. With awareness and intention, recognize the patterns that sabotage your growth. The procrastination, the fear of failure, the relentless self-criticism. And choose every day to build new routines, new stories, new beliefs that empower you. Bob Proctor taught that the first step to changing your life is changing your thoughts. Remember, breaking an old pattern is a process, a battle between the old and the new inside you. But victory is already written for those who dare to persist. You've made it this far. And that alone is a quiet win against the inner voices that said it wasn't possible. Now, it's time to take the final step. Solidify this new mind, this new reality you're creating. Reprogramming your subconscious mind isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process, a dance between intention, action, and deep belief. What you plant in your mind today, watered by emotion and repetition, will grow and bear fruit that you can harvest every day. But for that harvest to be abundant and lasting, you have to commit to nurturing this new programming. Practice gratitude. Feel the abundance even before it shows up in your life. Surround yourself with environments, people, and content that raise your vibration. Act as if you're already the person you want to be, because your subconscious can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Bob Proctor said, "You cannot rise to the level of your desire until you rise to the level of your thoughts." So, elevate your thoughts, raise your vibration, and watch how your reality begins to shift right before your eyes. Remember, true prosperity starts within you, in the courage to break from the old and embrace the new. If this video is resonating with you, just imagine what's coming next. Subscribe now so you don't miss a single step of this transformation journey. And to finish, drop a comment below. I was born to be rich if you're committed to your change.